Hey, what's going on, crypto people? So what the world's going on? It's Talk That Talk Thursday. What's wrong with the SEC, fam? What is wrong with Care Bear and the SEC? Do you find it a little ironic that the head of the enforcement division leaves on the same day that they announced that they're gonna appeal the case? Hilarious. Freaking hilarious. Listen, the market is doing what the market does. We're going to go over the numbers. America is headed for bankruptcy. America is headed for bankruptcy, and U.S. regulators just got nothing to do. Just got nothing to do. Holy moly. All right, fam, listen. We're going to do a little Talk That Talk Thursday at the end here, or at the beginning, I guess. Well, no, at the end. We're going to go over the numbers of the market, and we're going to share, a little bit of Ellen or Tarrett's thing about the SEC, and laugh, laugh, laugh out loud. What a waste of the United States dollar, tax dollars. Unbelievable. In any case, fam, this is your XRP Ripple daily news. And around 0 to 10 minutes, let's get into it. According to CoinGecko, the total cryptocurrency market cap is down 1.3% and is at 2.22 trillion. Bitcoin dominance is like 55%, around that range. According to CoinGecko, the Bitcoin is trading at $61,200 again. And on the 30-day, it's up 9%. Ethereum is trading at $2,379 again. And on the 30-day, it is up 2%. Solana is trading at $138 again. On the 30-day, Solana is up 10.5%, and XRP is trading at 52 cents again. And on the 30-day, it is down 5%. Listen, fam, the market is just doing what the market does. It's just doing what it does. Let's go over some stuff here the ink is barely dry on the Bitwise news. It barely got the announcement out. Some of Bitwise's boys didn't even know they were doing this XRP ETF, ETP, whatever it is that they're doing. And this lawsuit came out. Brad Garlinghouse barely had a chance to celebrate. Today, says Bitwise, we filed an initial registration statement on Form S1 for a new Bitwise XRP ETP. We believe blockchain will usher new apolitical monetary assets and permissionless applications for the 21st century, said Bitwise CEO Hunter Horsley. We aim to help investors access the opportunities in this space and are excited to continue that work. With our filing for Bitwise XRP ETP, it says here. Brad Garlinghouse barely had a chance to say something about this post. Barely. First Bitcoin, then ETH. It was only a matter of time. This move underscores the growing trust and integration, says Brad Garlinghouse, of digital assets like XRP into traditional finance, marking the continued adoption and maturation of the crypto market. I sense this is just the beginning. And just when you thought we could celebrate a little something, just when you thought we could celebrate a little something, Eleanor Tarrant reminds us there is that the SEC is going to appeal. Where is that at? Here it is right here. Breaking from Eleanor Tarrant. The SEC has filed a notice of appeal in the Ripple case. John Deaton goes on about it. He goes on about it. Essentially, he's saying they just lost their mind. He says the arguments made by the SEC in the Ripple versus Ripple case involving XRP were akin to arguing that the oranges produced by the orange groves in Howie were unregistered securities. Even if a consumer with no knowledge of the Howie company purchased oranges from a grocery store 1,000 miles away, The SEC made the absurd argument that the oranges embodied the security. Of course, the SEC couldn't cite a single case in history supporting its ridiculous assertion. A lifelong Democratic judge appointed by Barack Obama agreed with my amicus brief and others and ruled XRP itself is not a security, just as I predicted she would on live television on the Liz Claman show with Charlie Gasparino. Goes on to say, the judge overseeing discovering the case ruled SEC lawyers lacked faithful allegiance to the law and essentially called them hypocrites. I, says John Deaton, called them downright unethical. Let's not forget, SEC lawyers were sanctioned by a federal judge in that box case. Clearly, I'm not the only one who thinks so. Almost 4 years after suing Ripple and making the above ridiculous claims, the SEC lawyers apologized in a different case for suggesting tokens themselves were securities. Because the SEC is pursuing an anti-crypto agenda, it will now waste more taxpayer money. Gary Gensler is a disgrace, says John Dean. Listen, look, I don't know about that Bitwise XRP ETP thing they're filing. I don't know about that going forward. You know, I don't know about the success of that at all going forward, but it is what it is. You know, I'm not expecting anything but just further, further expanding the cloud on title for the company, for the corporate people there, Brad and Chris, and for the asset XRP with this cloud on title. Now, I don't think it'll matter much in this bull run. I think it will matter for institutions a little bit. They're gonna, you know, proceed with caution on hopping on the XRPL, in my opinion, but we'll see how it goes. The bull run is mainly asset speculation. XRP again has what, 7 times, if not 10 times more accessibility than it did in 2021 bull run. So we'll see how that goes. Gary Gensler. Hashtag is not your friend. So Elon Musk posted this. He reposted something here. So Wall Street Silver put this out. We did it. New record amount of United States government debt on the first day of the government fiscal year. $204 billion in one day. Elon Musk retweeted that and said America is headed for bankruptcy, according to Elon Musk. It's interesting stuff here. Biden Harris put America last. Interesting. So far this year, the United States has given $24,400,000,000 to Ukraine, $11,300,000,000 to Israel, $1,950,000,000 to Ethiopia, $1,600,000,000 to Jordan, $1,400,000,000 to Egypt, $1,100,000,000 to Afghanistan, $1,100,000,000 to Somalia, $1 billion to Yemen, $978 million to Congo, $896 million to Syria, $9,000 per illegal immigrant that has entered the United States, and Americans who have lost everything to Hurricane Helene will be getting $750 courtesy of FEMA. What a freaking travesty. What a travesty. This is I don't know. Is it justice administration? All of this stuff, is it justice administration? Or is it just the downward spiral, continuing downward spiral of this country? That is a travesty right there, $750. It's bad enough that we got people who serve their country, veterans getting pennies, and illegal immigrants getting $9 grand. That's every month. It's a travesty. It is an absolute travesty. Let me know in the comments of the video, what do you think about those numbers? Is it just this administration, or is this it's just the country? Is just the country going on a downward spiral? I mean, sure, got the bankruptcy, but how do you justify this in some kind of moral, ethical way, those numbers, and slapping the face of American citizens who got harmed with a $750? Yowzers. Yowzers, yowzers, yowzers. All right, fam. Listen, this wraps up your XRP Rippy daily news in around 0 to 10 minutes. I hope it has been of value to you. If it has, do me a favor and hit that like button. That's one of the greatest ways you can support the channel. It definitely helps to get the channel out to more people who do not know and understand that there's a new financial system being built right underneath their noses. We need more of us, guys. We need more of the average Joe and the average Jane in the space, so that we can right some wrongs, so that we can collectively make our voices heard. You can do your part by hitting that like button. And if you happen to be in that 45 to 50% or so of people that are hanging out, listening to and watching the Crypto Siege and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, we're trying to get that number down from 50% down to about 25, less than 25%. And you can do your part right now by just hitting that subscribe button. And don't forget to ring that notification bell, so you know whenever we go live or whenever we upload a video. I'm going to end this one like I do all my videos and remind you guys of this. Old money doesn't want you to win. But that's okay, though, because you and we're already winning. And I would ask you to consider this, or perhaps ponder the idea or notion of living your life permissionless. I'll talk to you guys soon. See ya. Bye.